YouTube, YouTube. What up, y'all? Be back with another one. Another banger. Let's go. So today I have an interesting topic. I just wanted to touch base on a couple things. First of all, I do want to point out that I've done some good stuff lately. Land of the Morning Light too. Everything's been great. By the way, please like all that stuff. Follow or whatever. Comment. Oh my god, I'm good at YouTube. Anyway, surely they're working on something else though. That's the topic of this video. Surely they're working on something else. Let's get into it. I would like to think so much of Perlibus, but I'm not gonna give him any extra points here. Let's get into the video and see what we can do here. Perfect. Now, so I understand that lately they've been hearing us. Actually having Etsu come out and literally note that you know, we're listening to you, etc., etc. That was amazing. Stuff like this where they're moving bases, which by the way, this doesn't address any of the core problems with Node Wars. But in this last patch notes, you'll see, to enhance your Node War experience in the Calphion territory, we've relocated some forts to ensure smoother gameplay and around terrain objects. We're also carefully reviewing all the feedback from adventurers across the regions for Node Wars. Rest assured, as we hope this patch makes apparent, which by the way, all they did was move Rudum Garrison and Catfish Camp from like here to here, like okay, like this patch makes this apparent, y'all. We're committed to implementing these changes swiftly, and this entire note has made something apparent to me. How about that? I don't want to say it directly spawned this video, but hey, it didn't hurt. Let's get into this. I understand that they've been listening to us, but we need more than that. And hear me out. With the way PvP has been, RBF and Guild League, well, they seem to be the main form of uncapped PvP. So rip open worlds, Keck W, and honestly, that's all we got. It'd be really easy to incentivize this stuff. I don't know why they don't. They haven't even done any of this stuff. They're actually a super easy post. Choice, shout out to Choice, my man Choice. Yeah, he had a perfect forum post. If only they had the information kicked to it. But yeah, other than these two things, which feel almost seasonal, there's no reason for your gear, right? And it just feels very weird as far as the gameplay loop is aside. BDO, on top of that, it's kind of been in a decline. And even though Land of the Morning Light too, I said it was good. We kind of like it. We do our bosses. It wasn't too bad. It's still in that actionable state. Basically, I still need them to do something. Sorry, I meant to hit play on this. Basically, I still need them to do something, and this is what I mean by this. So, I still need for Perlibus to act. We all still need Perlibus to act. Like, them saying they're gonna do something every so often is actually almost worse, because it means it's like saying, hey, I understand and I can't fix it right now, but I have made 2 more costumes, a brand new dance, and I am gonna farm you for real life money. But no, I hear your concerns. That's what it seems like. So communication with no action, it's like, are you hearing me but not listening? That's what that feels like. right? And well, doesn't feel like that's literally what's happening. And so something actionable needs to happen quickly. We need to be able to do something in their game, honestly. So Throne and Liberty being free, and the fact that it's coming out very soon means we're all gonna try it. And one cool thing that Throne and Liberty does have about its basic gameplay loop is it rewards PvP. And that's something that Black Desert doesn't do. Honestly, it doesn't reward PvP at all. So I think a lot of people will, stuff like that will keep them interested for at least a couple months. Right? So this kind of sets a stage for this time frame, this window, if you will. Right? So these couple months are very important, right? And people are gonna play Throne and Liberty no matter what. They know that. But what I'm saying is BDO has this time frame to fix their content loop. There are gonna be other games that come out that are PvP games that will maybe keep the PvPers interested. There are gonna be other games that come out that are maybe RPG type games that are more RPG than BDO. BDO has a lot of faults other than its combat system. So they need to fix it. And fairly quickly. And it's kind of a really weird spot to be in. Now, I think they have all the information. They just need to shift the content loop into something we want to actively play. Node Wars is just ain't it. Literally, it ain't it. Siege is dying without Node Wars. Like Siege is supposed to directly funnel into Node Wars. So if you don't have the two, it's, well, it just, right now it's just Siege. It feels really weird. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. And that Siege feels completely different from Node Wars. It's like whatever. So, you know, and then after that, Guild League is an activity that can be literally taken away. Like, you know, we've been some bad kids or something, and Big Daddy or Mommy KR is just gotta come take it away, so we just can't have fun anymore. And basically all that needs addressing, like direct addressing. But the game is still, you know, meh. And it has nothing to do with it's not just PvPers. Let's gotta do the rest of it. So like it's big sad, yeah, I know. Thanks for getting this far, y'all. Appreciate it. Make sure you drop a comment on what you think about all this stuff. But yo, this is kind of it is what it is scenario. I'm not even really doomer about this. I think they can pull it out. So in the middle of this video, I'm improving this part. I'm just point this out. I realize how doomer this all sounds. I'm just pointing out my observations. I think this could all be calculated. Maybe it's a little bit of a conspiratorial theory I'm throwing out, random, but maybe they're planning on messing their game up so they can fix the mess out of it just right after everybody gets bored of Throne and Liberty. Hey. Alright, we stirred the tea. We threw out the pot. So, yeah. Unfortunately, BDO's last slumps were just, well, they were not quite like this. So, in this specific slump, PA has lost the confidence of PvEers, life skillers, and most PvPers that I know that are really sick and really into PvP, they barely play the game, if at all. And so it's to the point where, like, if you're not doing Guild League, I don't know what you're doing. Or AOS, I suppose, right? And it's not ranked right now. So yeah, what are you doing? So I don't see who they're trying to appease at this point. Who are they selling the game to if they're if every group of these people are mad? Of us, they're consumers. It makes no sense. And so it's blatantly obvious that they need to fix whatever they can. It's just like whatever they can fix, they need to fix. It needs to happen. So I have a couple of basic suggestions, obviously, or I wouldn't have a long, stupid ranting video, Kick W. Although I will be honest, if I stopped it here, banger video still, right? Kick W. Now, I'm just gonna drop a couple things and then I'll drop my thoughts and we'll be done with this. So, I suggest not taking away any more content. You know, like from Shadow Arena, Altar of Blood, to now Guild League and of course Node Wars, right? Like, yeah. After saying that out loud, I just don't feel good anymore. So yeah, Pearl Abyss has always basically been GOD and giveth and taketh away at will. And taking away is no longer an option. Excuse me. But yeah, I think taking away is no longer an option. There's not enough basic stuff left in the gameplay loop for them to do this to us anymore. Everybody's got the thing. Like, it's not like there's other forms of PvP. It's not like there's other, like, yeah, unlucky, right? Really unlucky, but that's just where they're at. So they need to just not remove anything. I don't know why that's I have to say that. It feels weird that I have to say that to a company that's probably made like $1 bajillion. But hey, stop removing stuff that's fun from your video game. Like, hold on. Stop removing stuff that's fun from your video game. I hope, please don't let them. They're gonna remove Guild League again. I know. I'm so mad. Don't do it. Make a practice Guild League we could do. Jesus. Okay, yeah. So PvE. Let's talk about this. PvE it's just never felt worse. So it's never felt more bad. So I'm I'm currently decently geared, right? I'm talking to my buddy who plays the same class as me, Guardian, and I'm like, I was gonna try this spot, and he's like, oh, just don't. I save you the time, right? And I'm like, oh, cool. Why? Turns out that even if I'm hard capped, I'll never really be able to really do Dekia 2 All-ins worth of shit. It's kind of like when All-ins came out and it was like, oh, don't bring, you know, your Guardian kicked up. You wouldn't even. It's really the same thing. And it's always been like that. It's just getting worse and worse. So on top of the new content being absolute garbage PvE wise, like the boss blitz is okay, let's be real, but that's kind of like a little bit different than like a solo grind, right? The group boss blitz, great, but like solo PvE, all right, yeah. Dekia 2 seems like the class disparity is way too crazy, and honestly, I just feel like all these Dekia spots, to me, they just feel bad. They feel boring. Dekia ruined all of PvE. I have a whole slot for this. Yo, they're right here. Yeah, that's star. You guys can't see that shit. Whatever. Dekia ruined all of PvE, and I don't think I'm the only one who believes this way. So no one fights over grind spots, and even on Arsha, if they do pop a thing, it's like that's 20 things, just to start your lantern. So like, why would you even start your thing on Arsha? I don't know. It's crazy, and so Dekia spots are all boring. You just stand still. It's dumb. It's dumb. So like, yeah. Overall, the end of the Morning Light 2 was pretty good. Surprisingly good. And Guild League is still up, as you can see here. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy still. I'm having fun playing BDO every single day. Tune into the stream, Kick W. Like, it's a blast. However, they need to do something very soon, yo. The thing is, like, they're gonna take away this Guild League thing and call it content. They're not gonna fix Node Wars. They're not gonna fix any of this stuff. And that's just, it's gonna leave a bad taste in people's mouth. We're gonna have other free options. It's going to be rough to justify playing BDO all day long. So soon, this won't make us as happy as it does right now. And by that time, BDO needs to have fundamentally fixed something. No talking. We need them to do something and make their game better. We really do. That's it. That's the end of my rant, y'all. Today, I'm acknowledging that they've acknowledged us. Now I want them to acknowledge I need them to do their jobs. Fix what's wrong with the game. I can't answer the demo problem, the gearing itemization. I don't know. I can't fix that stuff. What I can do is say the game does need to be fun. And they kind of messed that up. I'll be honest. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Another one. I'll check y'all live tonight. And weekends, Wednesdays on Twitch. Oh, Mondays too.